Hi, I'm Manushree, studying 9th class in Mahatman High School, Vijayawada. Today, I'm here to tell about the Hindu editorial analysis on 5th June of 2021. And the two topics today given for us is two cheers and wind of chance. So, today we are going to discuss about the first topic, two cheers. And let's enter the topic. Two cheers. India better score in the latest SDG index, but methodological tinkering is cause for the concern. See, India is better, which can score the latest SDG. See, SDG, it means a Sustainable Development Goals. Okay, it was the Sustainable Development Goal Index. India's push in the right direction in achieving Sustainable Development Goals (SDGs) related to the clean energy, urban development and health has helped it improve its overall SDG score from 60 in 2019 to 66 in the year 2021, according to NITI Aayog's SDG India Index 2020 to 2021. See, India's the right direction that was taken by India's SDGs. It has related to the clean energy of our urban development and to the health centers, like which improve our overall SDGs. And this scores from 60 from the year 2020 to the 66 in 2021. This was set according to the NITI Aayog's SDG India Index that was run from 2020 to 2021. And besides SDGs, on the regular availability, eradication of poverty and hunger, measures related to the availability of affordable, clean energy in particular showed improvements across several states and United Territories. Okay, the eradication of the poverty and the hungerness, and this was mostly available in the clean energy, and which improves our states and the Union Territories. The campaign to prove the access of households to electricity and clean cooking has been shown to be an important factor. See, the important factor that we have to know and we have to learn is that the electricity we use in household, and we have to clean the cooking areas, which has been improved. And while this is cause for cheer, the index reveals that there has been a major decline in the areas of industry, innovation in infrastructure, besides decent work and economic growth, again made worse by the lockdowns that was imposed by the governments seeking to tackle the COVID-19 pandemic. See, and so now we are struggling from COVID-19 pandemic, right? So these lockdowns were imposed by the governments, and the infrastructure, the work we have to do, and everything, the economic growth, everything had become worse due to this COVID-19 pandemic, right? But the stark differences between the southern and western states on the one hand and the north central and eastern states on the other in their performance on the SDGs point to persisting socio-economic and governance disparities. See, the differences that were between the southern and the western states are on the north central and the eastern states, and the performances that were done of SDGs in these areas, like socio-economic, which means the social economics, and the governance. This was done as the disparities on these areas, and these if left unaddressed, will exacerbate federal challenges and outcomes as seen in the public health challenges during the second wave across some of the worst of the states. See, some states has been not even addressed, like where were they and where and who are they, and the challenges that come from the outcomes, that means which comes from those people, and the public health challenges which we face during the second wave was so worse than the first wave, right? See, like first wave we only used to wear one mask, but now in the second wave we are taking more care than the first wave, right? So the situation we are facing now is so worse. Notwithstanding the improvement in key indicators, the index has curiously made some methodological changes that render comparisons on some SDGs over previous years moot. The SDG on the inequality shows an improvement over 2019, but the indicators used to measure the score have changed. See, we have to improve ourselves, right, to save us, and the ideas we get also from the SDGs, the previous year's mood, means the previous year's results, and this SDGs on the inequality, they show some improvements over the year 2019, and we used to measure and we also know the scores and the changes that were happened. So the 2020 to 2021 index dropped several economic indicators and gives greater weightage to social equality indicators such as representation of women and people from marginalized communities in the legislatures, and local governance institutions and crimes against SC or ST communities. Right? Yes. Well, from the year 2020 to 2021, we faced several economic situations and the social equality, the representation of the women and the people that were in the communities, and the local government institutions, and the crimes against the SC or ST communities. See here, what's ST or SC communities? See, we know that very well, right? SC means it's a scheduled caste and ST means it's a scheduled tribe. And we also know that it was for the prevention of the, means it was against the discrimination, and it is also to prevent and hate and not to hate the crimes against the scheduled castes. Okay, it is for the and it is an act that is meant for the Parliament of our India. Okay, so these communities were to these, and by dropping the well-recognized Gini coefficient measure and the growth rate for household expenditure per capita among 40% of rural and urban populations, instead only the percentage of population in the lowest two wealth quintiles is used. The SDG score on inequality seems to have missed out on capturing the impact of the pandemic on wealth inequality. See, the growth rate of the household expenditure, means how much we spend, and it was among 40% of the rural or either the urban populations. See, instead we can say that the only 1% of population in the lowest two wealth, and the 1% we can take that, and the SDG score of this inequality also seems to be missed out, and it was capturing the impact on the pandemic on the wealth inequality. So this could be a significant miss, as a UN assessment on the impact of COVID-19 had said that the South Asia region may see rising inequality. Okay, see, we see here the UN assessment means the COVID-19 had said that the South Asian region was seeing the main raising in the inequalities, and the methodological issues on measuring other SDGs have been flagged before, but the lack of inadequate measurement of economic inequality seems to be a glaring miss. Like in the first wave, the second wave with more fatalities has had similar outcomes on livelihood and jobs, while the better score for India in its endeavor to achieve SDGs will bring some cheer. Governments just work on addressing pressing issues such as increased inequality and the economic growth. See, the some issues on the ideas like which indicates the before and after. Like before the first wave and for the second wave, we see many deaths rise, right? With the first wave, second wave, more than 1 crore, more than means like 50 lakhs plus deaths we see, not only in India, more all over the world. And these outcomes of the livelihoods and also this effects on our jobs. And the better score of the India is affects the achievement of the SDGs, and it brings up the governments just to work on addressing their issues and to increase their inequality and the economic growth. Okay, well, so this is our today's topic on the two cheers. Thank you.